So welcome back to my very first garage tour.
That's awesome!
So what is up, guys, and welcome back to my very first garage tour. That's right, I've never actually done a garage tour before on the channel, which I'm surprised I haven't. It's actually been quite a highly requested video before. And I guess it's because my garages were never really organised. I've only just kind of organised them. I have another garage which is pretty damn awesome as well, which I'll probably show to you guys another time. It's actually completely superhero themed as well. All the vehicles in there are like based off superheroes and stuff. And if you guys want to see another garage tour, of course, be sure to leave a like on the video. And I thought I'd go ahead and do this today, kind of bring a garage to you guys, of course, clearing out as well some of these vehicles that shouldn't be in here. As you can see, I do have a few vehicles that don't really suit this garage. And I'm going to be clearing them out, selling them in preparation for the Organ Gains Part 2. So, hope you guys do go on to enjoy, and let's get into the first vehicle. So, as you can see, we do have quite a little section here of supercars that I've got kind of lined up here. I have some of the supercars that I do use. Starting off with the Pegassi Osiris, one of my favourite supercars in the game. And the paint job on this is actually pretty nice. It's one of my favourite paint jobs on the Osiris. I think this is like a Torino red mixed in with a wine red pearlescent, or it's the opposite way around, a wine red with a Torino red pearlescent mixed in with a frost white for the secondary. And I have to say, guys, this thing, look at it, it just looks awesome. The paint job on this is one of my favorite paint jobs, alongside one of my favorite vehicles as well, fully customized. Now, for the next vehicle here, we have the Adder, and I'm not too sure, guys, what paint job this thing even is. Like, I was looking at this and I don't know what paint job it is. I don't know when I put this on. I think it's evidently like a matte and pearlescent mix. I'm not too sure if it's like a black. I think it's like a midnight purple mix with a pearlescent orange, if I'm correct. I'm hoping I'm correct on that. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, it's not too bad of a paint job. I mean, I think I might change that up eventually. I don't really like the matte colours too much on the Adders no more, but still pretty awesome. Not too bad, not too bad. Definitely alright for an Adder there. Next up, of course, we have my Zentorno, my pride and joy. This thing is an absolute beast. I'm not really too sure on the paint job. I think this is like a sea green. I think I've actually covered this before. I think this is why it's this colour. I think I made this in a paint job guide on one of mine, and I think that's where this vehicle came from. So this paint job, I believe, is like maybe a sea green mixed in with like a race yellow or something. I think that's what it is. I'm not too sure. It still looks pretty awesome as well for a Zentorno anyway. You guys have probably seen that car before as well. There's actually quite a few cars in here that you guys have probably seen before. If I go ahead and take a quick peek around, you guys have probably seen a few, especially this one here, which we'll get into in a second. But next up, of course, we have the Entity. I think I might change the colour on this one as well, although it's a very nice purple. This is actually a really, really nice purple, kind of like, so I think that's two purples mixed in, like a bright purple, mixed in with like a kind of darkish purple, I guess you could say. Definitely an awesome paint job down the Entity as well. And then we have one of the vehicles that shouldn't be here. You need to get out my garage, mate. But I'm going to be selling this vehicle here and shortly. I'm going to actually take it down to the Los Santos Customs. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab this out of my garage real quick, and I'll see how much I can get for this. Although I really do like the Enos Wind, so I don't want it to be in this garage. I do have another one as well, which I'm not too sure why I have two of them. But I do have another one in another garage, and we're going to see how much we can actually get for this vehicle. There's actually a few more once again in that garage that I am going to sell and replace, of course, with the Progen T20. I also believe we have as well the Vappuccino, which I'll go ahead and add to that garage. For the time being, of course, my garage is kind of, it's never ending. It's like I always change vehicles around. I used to have like a Phoenix in there, which was one of my favorite vehicles at one point. I used to have like a Dukes in there as well. Dukes is in my other garage now as well. And let's see how much we do get for this right here real quick. Once again, this is a live commentary, guys, so if we do mess up, I do apologize for that. Los Santos Customs, open up. God damn it. I think we'll get quite a lot for it. I can't remember how much this vehicle actually was now. I'm pretty sure it cost a lot, so I'm expecting at least well over 100k. Oh, okay, well over 100k. Got my prices a little bit mixed up there. I'm getting 600k for the vehicle, which is pretty damn awesome then. Nice little bonus to my money to go towards my Progen T20. And I'll meet you guys back at my garage. Alright, so we're back at the garage now. Got a clear spot here. This is going to be my Progen T20 spot. And I'm probably going to move the Progen from there when it eventually does get sent to my garage, all the way by the Osiris. I'll probably switch the Adder to like over there and stuff. And I'll give you guys updated garage tours on this as well in the future. Now next up, this is where things start to get a little bit more interesting with this side of the garage. I have my Sultan here, which I've had for God knows how long now. And I'm not even entirely sure what kind of a paint job this is neither. I've had this for a while. Kind of like a very unique type of paint job on this vehicle. Don't really see this kind of paint job on the Sultan. Pretty good. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I think, you know, I could definitely get a better paint job on this thing. But What kind of a paint job is this actually? I think it's like a matte red with a racy yellow with maybe like a white. I think is that a white or like a tan? Maybe a desert tan for the secondary or a white or something. Not too bad, not too bad. Definitely looking awesome there for a Sultan. The Sultan is personally one of my favorite vehicles in the game. Alongside as well, this thing. This thing is, I don't know what it is about this vehicle, right? I just love this vehicle. I believe this is the Benefactor Sforza, if I'm correct. And I mean, I love the paint job on it. This is a paint job that a lot of you guys have wanted for a while. And I could never really give it to you because I don't know what paint job this is. I think the best I've ever got to close to this paint job was this thing here, of course, on my Inverter Coquette Classic. Being like a very minty green with a mixture of like light blue or cyan blue mixed in kind of thing. And it still didn't really match this vehicle. As you can see, they are both different there. Now, I do want to point out quickly, those wheels are not supposed to be on this vehicle. I showcased these wheels in a video. Once again, you guys may remember some of these cars, but these wheels were actually showcased to pretty much show off the chrome wheel kind of trick that you can do to make colored chrome wheels. So those wheels are going to be changed again. Don't worry, I know a lot of people are going to give me some flack for that in the comment section, but yeah, those wheels will be changed on the Sforza. Definitely looking awesome there though. For the paint job. Now, if you do want this paint job here, I did actually make a video on this, which I will leave linked down below. Kind of similar to this one, but not quite at the same time. It's actually a crew color, which you can actually apply to your vehicles. I'll leave that link down below, but here is my Inverter Coquette Classic. I think I may get rid of this as well. Not entirely sure, but yeah, definitely looking awesome there for the paint job again. And I've always had this in my garage as well. Ever since the thing got released, I've always had one of these, and I'm not really sure why. I don't know. It's like a personal thing. I just keep it. But anyway, next up we have my Benefactor Sterling GT. I think I'm definitely going to be getting rid of this one as well. And I'm going to keep the Hearst. I think I'm going to move the Hearst to one of the garage because of how rare it is. I'm not sure if it's still rare, but I've had this thing ever since it was really rare, and I'm never getting rid of it because it's rare. I also had the Independence Day smoke on it as well. You couldn't get that at the time, but obviously the Independence Day was way long gone, and of course now it's back. I think the Independence Day smoke's back anyway. I hope it is, but the Independence Day tire smoke, the blue, red, and white stuff, that was on this Hearst as well. Although it doesn't really suit it, it was rare at the time. But once again, I think I'm going to get rid of this because I don't really like this vehicle, me personally. I mean, it's pretty awesome, I like the gull-wing doors and stuff like that, but I don't know, I don't really use this too much and don't really bring it out. So I'm definitely going to be selling this vehicle. That is going to be one of the vehicles that I'm going to sell quickly as well. If I can sell it, that is. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for my garage. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly, without crashing, get out my way, pedestrian. I'm going to, once again, sell this vehicle, go back to my garage, give it a bit of a wrap up there, and hopefully you guys enjoyed my garage tour. Once again, I know it's not the best of garages. I do have some awesome paint jobs in there. That's my personal opinion, by the way. Some of you guys may not agree with that, but I mean, I've seen better garages, I've seen worse, so it will improve. My other garage, though, which you guys will see, is awesome in my opinion. I'll show that in another video, though, by the way. And how much do we get for this vehicle? 700k. Thank you very much. Oh my god, I am now rich. Not really. Hopefully the Progen T20 doesn't cost too much. I'm hoping it costs maybe it's gonna cost around the Osiris range. I know for a fact it's gonna cost around the Osiris range. I just hope it's not too much more. I hope it's around, at least around that range, because once again, I just have a strong feeling, considering it's ill-gotten gains, it's probably gonna cost around that range. And before we continue speaking, I'll meet you back at my garage again. Alright, so we're back at the garage, and as I was saying, I feel like the Progen T20 is just going to cost a bit more than the Osiris because it's ill-gotten gains, because of the description of the Progen T20. I just hope it's not too much more and actually affordable to a lot of you guys out there, because the main downside of the Osiris, a lot of people were kind of annoyed by the price of it. As you'll know, the Osiris costs a lot of money compared to the other supercars. So I don't know, let me know your thoughts on that down in the comment section down below. And that pretty much wraps it up for this garage. So let me know, guys, what is your favorite vehicle within this? This thing is going to be moved to a different garage, and I'm going to contemplate on whether or not to sell the Inverter Coquette classes. But for now, we've freed up 2 spaces. One of them, of course, is going to be the Progen, and the other one is going to be the Vappuccino. And I'll store the motorcycle in a different garage as well. And that'll pretty much wrap that up. So once again, let me know your favorite car / paint job within this garage down in the comment section down below. Of course, if you did enjoy this, guys, leave a like. And if you are active, this is actually going to be probably one of the earliest times I've uploaded, so it's going to be a very, very early video, guys. If you are active on the channel right now, be sure to leave a like, show your support. Of course, your support is always greatly appreciated on the channel. Subscribe if you guys are new around, and I'll catch you guys later, probably in around a few hours or an hour whenever the DLC drops, with a YouTube live stream. Peace out.